Hello, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be reflecting back on an old thrift haul that I posted 3 months ago. And this is a haul that I thrifted from Savers. These are all items that I bought to resell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, and in some cases my local consignment store. So I'm just going to look back on the haul, share with you guys what is sold, what I had originally spent on items, what hasn't sold, and any observations on any of these items that I've had over the last 3 months. If you like these kind of videos, I have a whole playlist of these, which I will link up above. All right, let's jump into this. Today's video, I am sharing a Savers thrift haul. I wasn't actually planning on doing a thrift haul for today's video, but when I went to Savers this week, it was such a good haul that I just felt the need to share it with you guys. And I just want to start out. This was a find. I think this was actually my first find of that day, and I was excited because hello, it says Dior on this bag. So I was like, okay, we're off to a good start. And it had a couple of the key Dior things. Not that I'm an expert at Dior at all, but it had a couple features that I felt made it authentic. The zipper has a CD, and a lot of times fake stuff doesn't have all of those details. So I was really feeling good about the fact that this is real. I don't know if I'm still feeling that way. So unfortunately that Dior bag ended up being fake. I should have looked for a serial number or a tag on the inside, something that would indicate that it was real. I had spent $18.26 on that at Savers, so that was just a bad buy. I should have done my due diligence. I really should not have bought that. I'm not going to resell it. I know some people sell fake luxury stuff online and just don't put the brand in the title, but I just feel weird about it. I don't even know what to do because I don't like the thought of re-donating it, because then someone else will probably buy it and find out it's fake. Unless I guess somebody doesn't mind that it's fake and they're not trying to resell it, then maybe they might want it, but I don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to throw it away, but it just feels weird to re-donate it because I don't want someone else to buy it thinking they can resell it and then figuring out it's fake like I did. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think down below, but I just don't know what to do with it. So I've just been holding on to it and just haven't dealt with it yet. But that was a bad buy, and I wish I had checked it better and just not picked it up. Next is this Tallbots purse, and I really bought this just for style. The gold chain crossbody and the tassel zipper. And I don't think I've ever sold a Tallbots purse before, so I have no idea how it'll perform, but I thought just the color was really nice, perfect for the holidays, and then it being kind of an on-trend style is really why I grabbed it, and it was only $7 or $8. I'm kind of surprised that Tallbots purse hasn't sold yet. I had spent $8.21 on it, and I have it listed at $35. I think it's pretty fairly priced, and it just hasn't sold yet. It has had some interest, but just hasn't sold. I think it will eventually, but just not within the last 3 months. So I still think that was an okay buy, and I think I will make a profit once it does sell. Alright, next is this marled Madewell beanie. I only spent a couple dollars on this, so I thought this would just be a good kind of winter accessory to list right now. And we know that I love Madewell, so that Madewell beanie sold on eBay. It was actually a full price sale, which was really great. I had it listed at $24.99 and someone bought it at full asking price. And I had only spent $1.36 on that, so that left me with about a $21 profit, and it only took 24 days to sell, so that was a really quick turnaround. And anytime I find a Madewell accessory in good condition like that, especially for a low cost, I will definitely pick it up because it was a quick flip and left me with a really solid profit. Next is this Wild Fox cropped long sleeve, and this is a size extra small. Wild Fox usually does really well for me. It sometimes takes a little bit to sell, but it always does sell. I think I'll probably list this around $35 and see from there. I think I spent around $6 on this. So I had spent $6.39 on that Wild Fox top, and I have it listed at $35. I think I would expect that to sell probably for at least $25, so I have it pretty fairly priced, I think. I found Wild Fox to be pretty hit or miss. Sometimes items flip really quickly and then sometimes they take a while to sell. I might just kind of be a little bit more picky when selecting items and maybe just be really thorough with checking comps to make sure it's not an overly saturated item. Next is this BDG by Urban Outfitters flannel, and I've actually sold this exact flannel before, so I wanted to grab it just because I know it sells quickly and it's such a soft, nice material, so I think this again will be another quick flip. And BDG is a brand that I will not spend much on. I think I spent $4.99 on this, and I'll probably list this at $30, so there is definitely room there to make a good profit. But BDG is usually a brand that I like to pick up at the bins, but I think just knowing that this style would sell, just that I've sold it before, have had a good experience before, so I felt confident picking it up. So the first time I sold that BDG flannel, it flipped pretty quickly, so I thought that that one would be the same. I can't remember what the size was of the first one I flipped, but this one was an extra small, which I think could be possibly why it hasn't sold. A lot of people like to wear oversized flannels, and an extra small is definitely not going to be generally an oversized fit. So that could be why it's sitting. Next is this Zara pullover hooded sweatshirt in this really soft material. I don't know if you can see it. It just is like extremely cozy and soft. So I thought this would be a nice, you know, winter item. It's kind of a cropped length, I think, or just kind of a shorter length, and then you can like tighten the hem there. Size medium. That Zara faux fur pullover hooded sweatshirt, that's sold on Poshmark. I had it listed at $30, and then I accepted an offer for $25, and I had spent $7.76 on that, so that left me with a total profit of $12.24. And that took only 18 days to sell, so I was pleasantly surprised at how quick that flipped. Zara is a little bit hit or miss for me, but usually if it's a good style and it is the newer tag, then I will grab it, and that one did not disappoint. So this next item I picked up really mainly for style. So it's this really pretty pink, tan, white, and black shacket from the brand Misguided, and it's a size 2, and this is a cropped length. I think this was cut. It's just a little bit like frayed at the bottom, but it's a really nice cropped length where it's still like long enough, but not just like past the butt long. So it's nice, kind of an oversized shacket. That shacket has not sold yet. I have it listed at $40, and I had originally spent $11.86 on it. So I'd love to get at least $30 to $35 for that. I don't know how it hasn't sold. It's so cute. I've worn it a couple times and I think it's really cute. So I'm really not sure how it hasn't sold, but I think it will eventually sell. Just hasn't sold yet. Okay, next is this Lulu's sequin mini dress, and I thought this would be really perfect for a holiday party. It's kind of a relaxed fit, looser fit with this V neckline and short sleeves. Hopefully this will sell in the next couple weeks, kind of before New Year's, I think is like the prime window for it. So I'm hoping that it does, but really, really pretty. That hasn't sold yet either. I have it listed at $40, so I'm gonna relist that, and I think it eventually will sell. I think it's pretty fairly priced. I would definitely expect to make a little bit less than that, but just to have it at the initial price of $40 and kind of expecting to either send an offer or receive an offer, probably just wait a little bit longer, relist it, see how it goes. Then I found this LL Bean pullover sweater in a size large. It's got these 3 buttons to close it. Really nice, and this would be good like obviously in the winter, but or at the mountain, like a base layer. So I might add that into the title, just because if someone's looking for like a base layer to wear to the mountain, that's something they might type in like on Google, which would then lead to my listing. So that's kind of my thought process behind this. That LL Bean pullover sold on Poshmark, and I had it listed at $40, and then I'd sent out 10% off offers to likers. So then it sold for $36, and then I also had offered a shipping discount, so that was $2.46 of my profit. And that only took 12 days to sell, so that was actually a very fast flip. Sometimes those LL Bean pullovers sit for a while for me, but that left me with an almost $20 profit, so I think that was a really good pickup. I had originally spent $7.30 on it, and then, like I said, it sold for $36, so that was good. Solid flip, solid profit, happy with that one. And I found these pink suede peace sign clogs, and the brand is Tessa. I don't actually know anything about this brand, but I picked these up for style. This probably will be a Depop sale just because it is so much more about the style than the brand, and I feel like items like this really do well on Depop that are more unique and just like colorful and stuff. So these are really cute, and if they don't sell in the next few months, then I will probably bring these to the consignment store because I know my consignment store really likes clogs. So yeah, they're a size 38. Those Tessa peace sign clogs have not sold yet. I have them listed at $35. I think I am going to go ahead and unlist those and then bring them to the consignment store and see if they'll take them. On the consignment store's website that I bring stuff to, they have a list of some of their favorite items and clogs are on there. So I think they probably would take those and hopefully then they would sell better there. I could also relist them and just wait a little bit longer, especially since we're heading into spring, summer. Those might have a better chance of selling now. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I might try to consign them just to see if they would take them. And if not, then I'll, relist. I think that's probably what I'll do. Then I found this Free People wool blend tunic sweater. Really pretty winter design on it. Got some buttons to close. But Free People tends to do well. And then obviously it being like a wool blend, wanted to grab it. Size medium. That also hasn't sold yet. And I have it listed at $50. Probably will relist that and see from there. I'd spent $7.30 on it. So definitely room for a profit, even if I have to bring the price down a little bit. Next is this juicy tan track jacket. Got the J zipper right here. I kind of wish it was like embellished or had some type of sequencing or something on it, just because those do sell better, but it is vintage juicy, so I wanted to grab it. It's got that vintage juicy tag that says born in the glamorous USA. So even though it's a more simple one, I still think this will flip well just because it is vintage. That vintage juicy jacket ended up selling on Depop, a very rare Depop sale. I had spent $5.02 on that. I listed it at $35 and then I accepted an offer for $32. So that left me with about a $23 profit and it only took 23 days to sell. So I was really happy with that quick turnaround and it was a good profit. I recommend grabbing those vintage juicy jackets and just trying them out if your cost of good is pretty low, because they seem to sell really well, especially because like the Y2K aesthetic is in, so I think that's why. Oh, okay, and then this was a really good one. I found 2 pairs of new with tag Spanx, and it's obviously the perfect time to find new with tags with the holidays, although I don't know if it would be kind of rude to buy someone these, like unless they specifically asked for this. I think that would be kind of rude, so maybe don't unless you know the person wants them. So this one's the high-waisted panty, so it obviously just kind of like flattens the stomach there. And this is a size extra large. And then this one is the shaping open bust bodysuit. This one's a size medium, but just really happy that these are both new with tags. I think obviously they'll be able to sell for a good amount more being new with tags than they would if they were used. So really happy to find these. So both of those sold pretty quickly. One sold in 8 days and then the other one sold in 21 days. So those both were pretty quick. One of them had sold for $28 and the other sold for $25. So I was left with about a $13 profit on both of those. That was a pretty good flip. Nothing too crazy. The profit wasn't, insanely good, but for it being a quick flip and easy to store and didn't cost me much, I think for all those reasons it was a good pickup. I think Spanx items do tend to sell pretty quickly, and especially if they're new with tags. I do have a pair of Spanx that hasn't sold, and I've had it listed for probably at least 2 or 3 months. So those were definitely quicker flips, probably because they were new with tags. This is another new with tags item, and it's this Anthropologie cardigan. It's kind of thicker. It's a little bit more of like a coat or a jacket. It's got a 1 single button closure and front slip pockets. And it's a size large. That Anthropologie coat has not sold yet. I have it listed at $65. That was actually what I spent the most on this haul. I had spent $22.83 on it. I'm pretty confident that that will sell. It just hasn't in the 3 months since listing it. But once I relist it, hopefully then it will get fresh eyes on it and hopefully then it will sell. Then I found these, I think it's Mia. I don't think it's MIA. I think it's Mia boots. And they're really like kind of that on trend. They kind of reminded me of like a Doc Marten dupe sort of situation. And I just thought these were a pretty on trend kind of style. So I wanted to grab them. Size 9. Those boots ended up selling on Mercari. And I had listed them at $35. And then someone sent me an offer for $28 on Mercari, which I accepted. So I had originally spent $10.04 on those. So that left me with about a $14 profit, which isn't a great profit or anything, but they only took 11 days to sell, so I'll take that profit for it being a quick flip. Next is this Urban Outfitters knit cropped crew neck sweater. Really pretty pink color, and this is a size medium. I think I spent around $6 or $7 for this, and I'll probably list it around $30, maybe $35. So that also sold on Depop. I had spent $7.30 on it, and then I listed it at $30. and sold it for $27. So that left me with about a $17 profit, which is really strong for a basic sweater. It took 41 days to sell, so I'm happy with that turnaround time. Still pretty quick and still sold within 3 months. And we had 2 Depop sales on this Thrift Haul Look Back. That is pretty rare. I usually have maybe 1, usually 0. So, you know, Depop was working out for me for a minute. I've kind of stopped listing on it, but I think looking back, it's like, did I make sales on Depop? Maybe I did. Okay, next are these Madewell maternity skinny jeans in a size 30. And they've got a raw hem, some distressing ripped knees. I really like these a lot, and they're size 30. I always check the maternity section to look for Madewell maternity jeans, and I've never found them until this trip, so I was very excited. Those Madewell maternity jeans, they sold on Poshmark, and I had spent $6.39 on those, and then I flipped them for $50. I had them listed at $65, and then someone had sent me that $50 offer, and that left me with a total profit of $33.61, so that was a really good profit. Madewell jeans do not always sell for that much or that quickly. It took 14 days for those to sell, so I guess maternity jeans probably do better, and they were size 30, which I think helps. So yeah, I was really happy with that flip, and I usually do check the maternity section for Madewell jeans in particular, so that's the only time I've ever found them, so hopefully I'll find them again soon. Let me know if you've sold any Madewell maternity jeans before, or any maternity jeans in general, and how they seem to do for you. Then I found this Anthropologie crochet sweater. It's got these ties on the side, and it's a size medium. Thought this was just a really on-trend style, so wanted to grab it. That Anthropologie crochet sweater has not sold yet. I have it listed at $30, so probably just relist it. I think that's a really fair price. Probably is an item that would sell better in the springtime anyways, so hopefully once I relist it, it will then sell. Then I found these Madewell suede block heel pumps in this really pretty burgundy color, and it's got a nice suede upper with a wooden block heel and a leather outsole. This is the Ella pumps style by Madewell, and I have sold a pair of these before in a different color, so I know that they sell well. I bought them for I think $7, and I will list them right around $35 to $40. So I had those listed at $40, and then I sold them for $31 on Poshmark. I had originally spent $7.30 on those, so that left me with about a $15 profit. But they only took 3 days to sell, so that was a really fast flip. And I love to grab Madewell shoes. They usually sell really well for me, so I continue to pick them up. And then lastly, I found this pair of Levi's from the premium line straight leg jeans in this light wash with a button fly. And these are the 501s. So since these are part of the premium line, they have that big E on the back, and they were probably sold somewhere like Aritzia or on Revolve. And I actually did find the stock photo of these on Revolve, so this pair could have come from Revolve. They're size 24-32. They retailed right around $90, so I'll probably list them around like $65. It's a really classic style, those 501s, and then the premium quality. So those Levi's jeans sold for full asking price on Poshmark at $65, and I had spent $15.98 on those. So after Poshmark fees and everything, I profited $36.02, and they took 49 days to sell. So for a minute I was thinking like, whoa, these actually are taking a little while to sell. But then once they did sell, they sold for full asking price. So that just goes to show sometimes it just takes a minute for the right buyer with the right size and everything like that to come along. And for it to be a full price sale, you know, that was definitely worth the wait. It wasn't even that long. It was like less than 2 months, but it wasn't like the fastest flip ever, but the profit was really strong, and I'm definitely going to keep grabbing those premium quality Levi's when I find them in good condition. So happy with that flip. Alright, so some results from this haul. So I had spent a total of $188.38 on this haul at Savers that day. There were a total of 21 items, and of those 21 items, 11 have sold within the last 3 months. So far, I've done a total of $371.99 in sales, and that's from about half the haul selling, so I think there is still a good profit there to be made. And my one bad buy, I think, from this haul was that fake Dior bag. Nothing feels worse than paying up a little bit at the thrift store and then realizing it's something you can't even sell and it's just a total loss. So that's a bummer. But everything else, I'm happy with how it performed, or I think it will still sell. Overall, really happy with this haul. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit that bell button if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!